down your pineapple juice. Is that going?
What? What?
Is the live stream going?
Yeah, you don't see it?
I'm not on YouTube. No.
What, you're not on YouTube right now?
I'm getting there.
I thought you were shining already. There's people in there. What up, people? Doug is the same place he always is. At his house. He hasn't been here since May. Yes, Antonio, what you have to understand is I have to answer everything 100 million times. And it doesn't matter where I put it. Somebody will always ask. Now, if somebody could tell me how to solve that problem, like, hey, if you do this, everybody will see it. And sometimes I get annoyed when I see things on TV shows or YouTube where they repeat the same damn thing through like 20, 30 episodes, or they have the same post roll or whatever that kind of goes through, here's my book, you should buy it, or whatever it is. And you're like, dude, everybody knows that. But it's not true. It seems like nobody actually knows stuff. And it's very hard for them to see it. I blame Obama. Is my head not there? I need this. Oh, good job for cocktails. Mint gum and cocktails. They work well together.
Getting rid of it now.
I don't need this yet.
I need that in my mouth.
That's what she said. Somebody left a half-open coffee here.
Sure, most likely.
Half-drunk coffee.
I don't go to McDonald's.
Go to where?
McDonald's.
Alright. Damn, I just washed the floor and you wouldn't know it. Spiced rum. Peach schnapps. We're gonna need peach schnapps a lot tonight. Any idea where it is? Oh. Bah. Bah.
No, over here. Maybe over there.
everything's got peach schnapps in it this week. Oh, this is lime in it. Perfect. Oh, your Apple ID and phone number are now being used for iMessage. Because it wouldn't stop asking. Why is that one asking all of a sudden? It's like it forgets. It's like, oh, it's used everywhere. And then I went to use the Mac to do something like Apple Music. It's like, oh no, this has been registered on way too many systems. I'm like, well then stop registering yourself, damn it.
Yeah.
Like, why is it
I
you
happen
need...
to have 5 million systems. You don't need my Apple ID on each one.
Alright. See, we'll have to do an overhead shot like this.
No.
Is that camera on and all that stuff?
No.
I haven't even got the discs
Yeah, there's no
formatted.
disc in there.
Oh wait, the formatting is actually on that disc.
Right. It's in the camera.
Please bear with me as I recover from my trip away and forget how to do the internet.
What? Blonde hair.
Says I can't get Spotify to work today. I'm just gonna do this.
Why don't you just do no.
Formats. Internal memory card. No.
No. It's 7 o'clock at night.
Okay. Boom.
It's still bright out.
No.
Brightness doesn't
Get
have
out of
anything to
here.
do with the
Bring
time.
stink with you. Go away.
Because
Because you're bringing stink with you.
Why can't tell me come?
Because it's 7 o'clock at night. No.
Why does it matter?
It's too late. That's why it matters.
That's a while ago. But you weren't here today, so. Do. Speak. Say something. Perfect.
Perfect.
Dude, your shirt's throwing off my white balance, yo.
What is this?
It's a bar tool.
Barbarian.
It's a barbarian.
No, it's not.
Barbarian. See how it has that little divot right there? You could use stuff like this. To open your...
Which is good for
Pineapple
daddy. 'cause
juice.
he
And
can
then
never
if you
open those.
slip, it'll cut you.
There's no blade in here.
That's sharp.
It's not sharp.
If it can pierce through a lime, it's sharp.
A pencil could pierce through a line. It's still not going to kill you.
Anything can kill you.
No.
In the whole world, anything can kill you.
Alright, ready?
I know,
No,
I've done
what?
that to myself.
Great. It's a lime, this thing.
Skinner?
And then the zester.
That is.
That's a zester. Zest.
But this isn't.
Huh?
What's this?
Those are blades
That's a can
too,
opener.
don't run you.
This is for opening a can. Pop.
A can?
Yeah, or something like a
Those
can.
other
A
cans.
bottle opener, like this. Oh, I left one in the refrigerator without me. See? It don't really work very good, but in theory, I don't know.
Here, give me.
You could do this too. Oh wait, you know what? Boom. Slap! That's easier. Well, I'm not going to
Oh
open
my
this because it's
God.
warm. It's not a blade. It's not going to kill you. Alright, get out of the way so I can make my show happen.
Ian's coming.
No, he's
No,
not
it's
coming.
not.
He's fishing.
Fishing.
No.
Get up.
No.
I'm somebody over there. Go.
With your knee.
Just because I'm on live stream doesn't mean I won't kill you.
I think I'm dead.
What?
I think I'm dead. You're gonna punch your knee.
Good. Get out of here. It's my show.
You won't kill me. I'll kill you. What the?
What are you doing?
Alright, come on, buddy.
Alright, I gotta get this. I have to get
we
this
got
done.
stuff to do
I have to move that entire foosball table and break it down
No.
and clean
No.
it and oil it.
Fine.
I don't think I have any oil. Do you know where the foosball oil is? No, don't do that. Don't do that. I need to clean it. I need to get all the dust off it before you roll balls through it. Go.
Leave it. Go upstairs now.
Oh, yes. What are we talking about? Oh, that. Yeah. It's not true yet. Did I just hear a weird noise?
That was my watch.
Oh,
Double my move goal.
you doubled it. Great. Oh, I need that. Shake, strain, Collins. Boom, boom, boom.
Really? You're not even doing your show?
I need a glass.
10,831 steps, yo.
Oh yeah? 1 or 0. I didn't reset it.
Boom, boom, boom. Here we go, everybody. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That's a band. Who is it?
Make sure when you open, go.
Alright, we're taping. Get out.
Why can't it just be right?
Because you're doing everything that Dad asked you not to do.
Yeah. Here we go. Ready? Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. I'm solo week. I had these notes I was going to bring down here, and I thought I'd be able to prepare myself and have, like, stuff, but it didn't happen. So this week I'll be doing the whole show alone. Ian is apparently conversing with nature, fishing in the woods. Or wait, you don't fish in the woods, in the water. Yeah, so we got back from North Carolina. No, we got back from New Orleans. Had an N in it. We got back from New Orleans last week and did a whole Tales extravaganza at Tales of the Cocktail Conference in New Orleans. He got a little sick at the end, not from like hangover, but he just kind of got the flu. And so he gets back, and the first thing he does is goes fishing. Apparently, that's cool. So this drink is called the Love at First Lust, submitted by Steve. It's 1.5 ounces of spiced rum, quarter ounces of peach schnapps and limes, 4 ounces of pineapple juice. So I'm good to go. That's the drink. The other thing I wanted to mention, oh man, my eye is itchy. Must be herpes. You know what I'm going to do? Shake and strain. So let's get ourselves a shake and strainer thing. That looks good. This. I'll even get a double strainer. Maybe you might need one. This is your essential bar tool kit right here. Shaker, strainer, double strainer. Always nice to have one of those. I should have those back in the store soon because I just have to take new photos. And something to measure with. Oh, you know what? A lime squeak. Boom. Now, let's make a cocktail. Get your knife. Now, we only need 1/4 ounce, so really what you could probably do, and I'll even try measuring this out just to prove me right or wrong, is typically I use it like that, like 1/4 of a lime. Let's see if it pulls out 1/4 ounce out of that little sucker. Just a little bit of acidity for this drink. Does it measure 1/4? Yay! Meniscus is a little, that's a meniscus, right? A little weak, but there. So you got your 1/4 ounce. We're going to do 4 ounces of pineapple juice. This is kind of your sweetening agent in this drink because 4 ounces of pineapple juice, that's pretty rocking.
Peach schnapps is your sweet.
That's true. There's peach schnapps. This is definitely going to be more of a sweeter drink. There's no way 1/4 ounce of lime juice is going to balance out against any amount of peach schnapps. But we'll see. 1/4 versus 1/4. It should, in theory, cancel out and keep the flavors without a sour or sweet. Peach schnapps is pretty sweet.
Not convinced.
And there's a lot of peach schnapps drinks, peach schnapps recipes I think coming this week. For some reason they all kind of lined up. So we didn't really even need that. Then, I don't even think we really used this. We just drank off the top, if I recall, unless Ian selected it. That's Bacardi Oak Heart. It's a spiced rum that I originally didn't agree with, and then I did a blind tasting. And it's amazing what happens when you do blind tasting. Sometimes you end up liking things you didn't know you're going to like.
Happens with all of Bacardi's products.
Yeah. I like the underdogs in general, and the new guys that are doing something cool, but sometimes some of the original products, the original big brand products, have a consistent, flavorful solution. Solution to my mouthful. And then a couple dollops of ice in there. Right there. So, the thing I wanted to mention, this is the first thing going out this week, I didn't want to forget, if you have been in the U.S. military, you're a veteran, and, I don't know, you have a story, write it in, this is me writing, your email, and just email dschomer@everydaydrinkers.com. If you can't figure out what my email address is, there's 2 ways to do it. You can either look at the beginning, it says it in every episode, you could go to everydaydrinkers.com and click the contact us. What I want to know is, what's your story? You're a veteran. What did you fight in any wars? What area of the military did you belong to? Stuff like that. We did a little bit during fan appreciation because we have fans that are in the military. But this will be more important because we've been working a partnership with Mike's Hard Lemonade, and the first promotion is going to be really around veterans and U.S. military and stuff like that, the red, white, and blue. So I want to be able to tell some stories when I create a cocktail that I'll design using Mike's Hard Lemonade. So submit your recipe, your recipes, submit your stories, and you've got like this week to do it. That's it. All right. This week, I think most of the recipes are pretty basic. Well, when I say basic, I mean easy to make. No crazy types of fruits. No huge build-outs and designs because it's been a rough week. Got a little bit of like maybe a flu going on. Got a little bit of tiredness going on. Just got back from making cocktails and drinking.
It looks like eggnog.
It does look like eggnog. But the aeration's going to subside in a minute. Looks like a Ramos Gin Fizz.
No, it's not white enough.
No. It's like a yellow Ramos Gin Fizz. Big popular drink apparently in New Orleans. Everybody was making the Ramos Gin Fizzes, which took bartenders, well, some of the bartenders 6 minutes to shake it. Some you're supposed to go for 10. Then there's the ones at the Carousel Bar that just go, done.
Or the Bourbonneau has the...
Bourbonneau does. They have the machine
yeah.
to do it for you. Which would give you a lot more frothiness than this. Now, typically I'd have a nice overhead camera shot, but the camera's in the shop for repairs, so this is the cocktail. That's what you're going to have to do, is look at it with your eyeballs, your eye sockets. You see it? You know what this needs? This needs a straw. Now that, my friends, is a cocktail. First thing I wanted to think of when I took a sip was banana. It has that like, this is gonna be a banana, like almost like a blended banana cocktail. It's not. It's definitely got massive pineapple flavor, like a weird like smokiness to it too. That might be from the spiced rum. Like I thought, the lime doesn't have a huge part in this. Maybe lends a little bit of acidity. There's some peach flavor, but it's not overly sweet. Peach schnapps is a 1/4 ounce. So at the end of the day, a quarter ounce of one and a 1/4 ounce of another one might not balance out. When you've added 4 ounces of other fluid, basically you're just getting a few additional nuances. Excuse me. And quite honestly, you should try this. My mouse on the screen. Yeah, the only downfall to the Love at First Lust recipe is a sleeper drink. There's 1.5 ounces of alcohol, there's 4 ounces of pineapple juice. It's got a lot of volume to the drink, but when you're looking at how much actual drink is in here, peach schnapps, it's going to be light on alcohol, and it's so minute in the flavor, it's a rounding error. You're looking at basically an 1.5 ounce cocktail. This is a good cocktail for those that go, I don't like the flavor of alcohol. I don't really believe in this specific case that buying an expensive spiced rum is going to make any difference. Maybe Kraken, because it would be black, it would probably darken this up. Maybe you'll get some molasses flavor out of it. I'm not getting a whole ton of any type of alcohol. Not even the spices are coming through that heavy. It does have like it's not just pineapple juice flavor, but it doesn't have it doesn't have a huge wow factor. There is no big surprise. Pineapple juice and some other flavors playing in there. Poolside wise though, you could probably sit down, if you're a big pineapple drinker, you could sit down and have like your alcoholic pineapple drink, and you know, with 4 ounces in here of pineapple juice, if you had 3 of these drinks back to back to back, you would probably end up more full than you would any type of buzz. I think it would wear off the effect of alcohol, the relaxing nature of the spirit before you ever get there, and you probably end up with a sugar rush.
Question of the day.
Whoa, we got one?
What's the fruit you wish was available all year round?
Fruit that you wish... What's the fruit you wish was available all year round? For me, well, the only ones we don't get all year that I like would be either a passion fruit that's not too sour, a pomegranate, because I want to say pomegranate. Well, I like blood oranges, and I wish blood oranges were more available. I don't ever urge for I'm not like, I could see a blood orange and say I want to make a cocktail with a blood orange, specializing in a blood orange. We don't have them.
Watermelon. I love.
Yeah, that's
watermelon.
true. But
that was available all year. That'd be awesome.
The thing about pomegranates is like you could just see one and be like, oh, I want one right now.
True. I mean, watermelon
like
technically is available all year.
Yeah, watermelon isn't available all year. It's available, but it's not good.
Right.
It has to be a fruit that has some flavor in it. It's not just bad. Like when you get the last season of pomegranates and they're like hard as rocks, and you can see the seeds almost coming through the skin. That's just wrong. So that's your question. Answer it right now. I'll give you some time because now I'm just gonna finish it, and you'll see the pre-roll. You can do it while it's going to whatever critical hit. That's it. Go buy your Collins glasses at this place called awesomedrinks.com. And these two. Those are glass straws. We're teaching a drink. Wait. Today we're going to make Love at First Lust. When I think love, I usually think of red. When I think yellow, I think of banana. This is neither red nor banana. Stay tuned.
Taste like anything.
Dragon fruit tastes like nothing. Good, I guess. But I guess you can use it. You're a bit late. You've only missed one. You can always go back. See what you could do
forward through the commercials.
is while I'm preparing this cocktail, you could be watching from the beginning of the last one, and then you're caught up. Because I still got to figure out what my next cocktail is going to be.
National Tequila Day.
National Tequila Day? Well, shit. Alright, that sucks. Okay. Well, if it's National Tequila Day, let's do a tequila cocktail.
On the fly?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's got pineapple juice.
I don't know how to feel about this.
It tastes like pineapples.
No, I'm not a huge fan, even though I just drank a lot of this, of pineapple and peach.
Because of that weird flavor you get?
Yeah.
We have a mango rum. We decided that, right? Was that a decided thing? Yeah, it's right there. Oh my god, I'm gonna break stuff.
Oh, you didn't have such big feet.
Do you blame my feet? Not my stuff?
That too.
Blue carousel. Blue carousel. Get to touch some Lahara fruit at Tales of the Cocktail.
Huh?
The little fruit peels. Remember?
No.
Took a photo of them on Instagram. It was a peel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now I remember. And I ate.
You ate?
Anise.
Anise? You ate anise? Wait, you ate anus? That's what you say. You ate anus. I don't feel like getting it yet, so I'll just use these.
No, Doug's not here.
Doug is not here. Why did people think Doug is here?
He's not. He said, I'm surprised the Sparkle Donkey isn't empty by now. I said, no, Doug's not here.
Yes, Doug is not here. Via Jess. Jake is... Oh, shit. Champagne flute. Oh, Jesus!
Big feet.
No! Put his body right in front of the door.
Like a door jam.
Well, not enough that you had resistance, but like half an inch away. So I open the door and it goes boing and bounces right off of him.
Poor Gabby.
Wow, 27 times I was restless last night. There's more lines in this than no paper. How do I set my alarm again? Dot dot dot, silent alarm. Boop. Silent alarm. Beep. What time is it? It's 7:03, so I'll say 7:0. 7:12. That'll work. Set. Alrighty then. Oh, this has to have, should be interesting. It's supposed to be chilled. Any water down here? What? That's not the right answer. That'll work. That will work, yo. Guess I don't need lime for this, right? Like you would know. Whoa. Hello, how are you? Derek's starting right now. But I'm going to start again in a few minutes. Jen was no one's as bad as you thought. I don't think any of us thought it was going to be bad.
It's hot and muggy.
Here we go. I'm going to start the episode though. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer. Today we're going to make the sea green cocktail. This is submitted by Jess. Now, chat room says tonight on Friday, there's no date on here. I don't know why, I assume so. On Friday was National Tequila Day, I guess. So for you, last Friday. Since it's this Friday for me, I'm going to make a drink with tequila. That and it was going to happen regardless. So this recipe is 1 ounce of Blanco tequila. I chose Sparkle Donkey. I think this is Blanco. It's clear and it says silver on it. Blanco's like, you know, Spanish for silver. Or white. And with that silver, one of our top, I think, in the blind tequila tastings, like the one that won, we're going to apply an equal ounce of mango rum. So now you've got a Caribbean, Spanish, Mexican thing. 1/4 ounce of blue curacao. 2 ounces of pineapple juice. My theory being the sea green cocktail is that, excuse me, I'm dying. And these are clear. These two are going to create a sea green. So, while we are making a cocktail, we're also performing secondary and primary color art. And you're going to put it into a champagne glass. Don't think they have any other name for them. You can chill your glass ahead of time. That's all I did here. A little bit of water, a little bit of ice, and then you're good to go. If you don't have a champagne glass, don't fret. You can probably put it into any type of vessel you want. There's peach schnapps here. And you'll probably be fine. Do whatever you want. But the glass they recommended was a champagne. So that's what we're going to do. Build this, shake and strain style. Because it's got juice. I'm like, what do you have in here that requires me to do this way? So we're going to do 1 ounce. I apologize for my slight headache, my lack of energy due to being a little bit sick and tired. I am sick and tired. Mango! Which is good for those that are always like, I got to turn down my speakers every time you talk. Because I can't scream because it hurts my head. Mango! Maybe if I just yell close to the microphone. Mango. Did that work? Oh, Jesus.
It's a good mic. It should pick you up.
I would hope so. So this I'm going to be a little careful on. I want to make sure to get my ounces right. The other thing that might throw this off a little bit is Senior Curacao is kind of good, and it doesn't always have the same massively bright blue coloring as the other guys. Oh, please hold. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thought I was going to have to get another pineapple. But I don't.
Right over there.
It's actually within arm's reach. But my arms are short. So, what did you learn at Tales of the Cocktail this year, Jennifer? You must have learned something. Aside from drinking heavily hurts your soul.
Doing too many tasting hurts my
Head. Jennifer
ability
was
to stay awake.
a little bit tipsy on a few of the days, sometimes before 3. And then she'd recover for nighttime.
Yeah.
If you go to Instagram.com/everydaydrinkers, you can kind of get a culmination of all the things that we did at Tales. I've got some videos out there, like the daiquiri bus we were on, shots of one night after we were drinking all day. Ian and I thought it would be good to do flights of beer, so we had our beer flights. Both of us each had.
That was a
beer
good
flight.
restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did
You must
I
have
learn?
learned
I
something.
knew I learned something. I thought the elixir class was very interesting in the whole concept of kegging cocktails.
Kegged cocktails. Yes, we got to meet
That was pretty cool.
the folks of Bitter Cube, and if you don't know what Bitter Cube is, it's the guys that make these. Nick at Bitter Cube is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
like
he is.
he was by far out of the week and I wish I was recording. I did put some Tales of the Cocktail panel videos that I did out on the YouTube, and I was kind of pissed that I didn't. It was the first conference we did.
Yeah,
that week.
The first class.
And it didn't dawn on me that, hey, if I just turn on my iPhone, I can record videos, and you don't look like you're you're not standing up with video cameras and stuff. You're just kind of hanging out there. And I wish I would have done it. There was a couple of short, 15-second episodes where I think he said, I'm just going to take off my shirt and my pants because I'm morbidly obese. And I got some of that on there, but it wasn't everything. But that was definitely a good time.
He did much better than you just did.
With my morbidly obese in this?
Yes. He said, I'm going to take off my jacket because I'm hot and I'm morbidly obese.
You've really got to...
I'm going to take off my pants because I'm hot and morbidly obese.
It's the delivery that he
Yes.
had going. So look, it's sea green, that's right.
It's definitely sea green. But the whole concept of the
Of
class,
kegging cocktails with...
was quite interesting.
Yeah, you basically utilizing carbonation to not carbonate it to make bubbles, but to push it through the lines and be able to build a cocktail in like a large keg to potentially drink or feed like 25 plus people.
Yeah,
and
if you're doing a wedding
or 100 people or whatever.
Yeah, a big
have
party.
all your cocktails batched up. How you deal with the acidity issues where when oxygen gets with citrus and it starts to taste like farts, as he said.
And it would all taste the same. Like you
Right.
don't even in a bar. Like if you one night you make whatever, I don't know, a whiskey sour, and then the next night, even if it's somebody else or even if it's back-to-back whiskey sours, they never taste exactly the same.
Because citrus tastes different.
Right.
If you go in the store and you buy 4 oranges or a couple limes and lemons, depending on where the lemons grew, in what orchard, on what side, how much light they had, are they facing this direction versus that direction, you always get an inconsistent citrus flavor. So how do you get one that has the right amount of sugars, the right citrus levels, the right acidity levels? You need to build a citrate or a product that makes it constant so that you can continually make those cocktails night after night and have a consistent flavor. Very similar to how Budweiser, not that it's the most flavorful of beers, but it's always consistent, which is what grew the brand so high. This drink is pretty nice looking. I see why they put it in a champagne glass.
And then the other one that was that whiskey seminar that we did was people were very fanatical about it and had strong feelings, but I
Labeling
really never knew
laws.
there was basically only 4 whiskeys or
Right.
4 people that distill whiskey.
There's only a couple distilleries and everybody buys their product from there. And that's true, that was another good learning thing. This drink tastes like, if you can imagine, I don't want. It's not a sour drink, but it has like the tendency, I think, from the tequila, because it's very pronounced tequila, that it's almost what I could imagine if somebody said a pineapple margarita. Like it has, because of the tequila and the pineapple playing together. Because pineapple to me has a little bit of agave like flavors to some of the skins of a pineapple, and this one has definite margarita capabilities and mango inside of a margarita, like a mango margarita. But there's, you really, if you add a little bit of sour mix to this, or quite honestly, even maybe Sprite might be too much, but like something acidic would give you that margarita flavor. But it definitely, if you imagine a sweeter side margarita with pineapple notes, that's what this guy looks like and tastes like. I agree with your learning. I think some of the, I did like to experience, and everybody got to see it though. If you haven't watched already, there's a Tales of the Cocktail cut that I did for Plantation Rum. So I got to meet Alexandra of Plantation, the distiller, the blender, and to see how they went through and built, and some of the ways they go about building rums. In some ways, when they kind of talked about rum in regards to what do you like in a rum, and what are the flavors you like in a rum, and what's missing in the rum category. And that's a lot of stuff I think we've talked about, and we're not even professionals, right? Yeah, and what we like in a rum and what we've seen happen in the rum category seems to match what some of these people who write books and historians like Wondrich and Beach Bum were there, and you get to hear them going, I totally agree with that, and I could have come to that same assessment. So it's kind of like it validates that what you're doing is right. So if you're out there and you're testing different rums, watch the video just to see the Plantation, how he kind of goes about how rums are created and how he made his blend. But I think that's more of the most exciting categories, to just play with different rums and be able to taste them, even if they're not yours. Order them at the
He's
bar.
A master
master
blender.
Yeah.
But it was that I found interesting from the standpoint of you got to taste all three rums that make up Plantation Rum.
Right.
So that was kind of neat.
And then he had the fourth one, which was like an aged version of one of the other ones, and like it. And we also got the early trial test of some of their pineapple rums that are coming.
Yes.
So there you go. Sea Green cocktail. Think sweet margarita, because it's got that nice Blanco flavor, very strong, cuts right through, with the pineapple sweetness. And the blue curacao really is not playing too much in this, aside from giving it the sea green. Otherwise, I think it would just look like a screwdriver, or in this case, a mimosa, because it would be in the champagne glass, champagne flute. So question of the day, is there any in there that I should know about?
No.
I did get to taste Angostura liqueur. We did play with Angostura.
Yeah, what was the, what's
there's one.
Their bitter one? That's usually...
What?
Angostura. They did a coffee drink.
Oh, Angostura had an Amaro. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like a bitter Amaro that wasn't as bitter as Averna.
No, but it was like they did two different drinks with it, and one of the coffee drinks wasn't nearly as bad,
Right.
But then the other drink the bitterness did come out.
Yeah, there was a little bit more bitter.
I forget what it was.
If you set up for a huge event, if you got to set up a huge event, what would it be? So you, anyway, so what would you, I guess, pick? I think that's the way the question would go. As an event you'd like to roll out and say, I manage this event. I personally kind of had this grand envisionment years down the road of being able to do like common man cocktails at like a small conference center, even if it was like a suite in a hotel. You know how they do those cut-off suites, the block of like, kind of like you do for the seminars, just one of those, with just some of the fans, and being able to just kind of interact and meet everybody and have a panel of people that talk, Curtis talking about something and Ian talking about something, and have a whole bunch of people kind of conversing and being able to come up and do an entire live event recording where you're making cocktails and you're able to pass them out to the audience and stuff. That would be pretty cool. So what do you guys think? If you could design and probably host an event, what would it be in? Would it be, maybe it was a camera conference, all about cameras. Maybe it's a computer builder seminar. Maybe it's a video game. Maybe everybody just sits in a room in a big circle and plays Minecraft. I don't know. What do you guys think? Get creative. What would you do for an event if you can coordinate one? That's it. We don't sell champagne glasses at awesomedrinks.com, but we do sell. We got these guys. We got little barbecue bitters. You can always get those right over at awesomedrinks.com. So that's what I would suggest doing right now, because after meeting these guys, they're a solid group of people, and I'm hoping to do more business with them very soon. We're teaching you how to drink. Spoken in the eye. Edit thing.
Read in.
Alright, here we go. Today we're going to make a cocktail called the Sea Green. And I have no idea where it gets its name.
Make Emerald live, but without food or emerald.
Yes. Just like Emerald Live, but there's no emerald and there's no food. Or emerald-like things.
Oh yeah, I could see how you could
Of course you can.
kind of make this a margarita.
You can totally make
Margarita-ish. I think anything that has like a sweet and tequila in it is margarita-ish.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, why is this entire thing full of something? But it's just nothing. Water. I'll be right back, folks. You can ow, Jesus! Watch me fall again.
Hey Derek,
Yeah.
have you ever gotten alcohol from anybody overseas?
No. It's not legal to send it to us. So says the people who try to send it to us.
Oh.
It just ain't gonna happen. If you want to buy, I mean, if it's a specific thing, and you're just looking to ship it to us because you want us to try something, what I've been suggesting to people, and maybe whoever's talking right now, but I suggested this and didn't work.
Antonin, I think, is asking.
The best thing to do, and it's cheaper overall, is to find a U.S. person that will sell it. Like, I've had some people who ship me stuff like, you need to try this. I'm like, oh, well, they have a drink in New York, but I'm not ready to buy it right now. I got other stuff to do. No, I'll buy it. They'll go out to the online store, buy it, and ship it to me. That way, it's bought here, shipped there. You pay for it remotely, and you don't have to deal with trying to ship things across borders, which is about as easy as not being easy.
Check your Instagram, Derek.
I have one of those.
Donald posted a picture and tagged you.
I don't know, what's his name? Macho Taco? Macho Taco. Yep, it's Macho Taco. Oh, Macho Chaos, but with a K. Is this enough alcohol to start out with? So the question is this enough alcohol to start with? I might get more whiskey or dark rums. This question comes up a lot on. Did I shut that up? Yeah. On you can't zoom in on these. Well, I have a cocktail right here with Liquor 43 and Peachtree. All you'll need is passion fruit juice. But this is what I say, and if you've watched the video I did with called Stocking Your Bar with Spirits.
If you ever get your bar, you can continue doing your idea with Ian.
I will get that done whenever my father decides to get that done. But when I go to stock my bar with spirits, I really should get back to these guys too. The trick I go by is don't buy alcohol for the sake of buying alcohol. Buy or pick recipes and build your bar based on recipes that you've become accustomed with using. I would go with, say, a margarita and a Mai Tai. I like margaritas and I like Mai Tais. Now, at my point in whatever type of career this might be, I don't really have a lot of time to make margaritas and Mai Tais. But back in the day, that was like what I did. I'll make a margarita and a Mai Tai because I couldn't think of anything else. You get really good at making, and then you're like, hey, how can I make a Mai Tai better? Then you go and figure out what a different Mai Tai recipe is, and you might build from there. But at the end of the day, you're taking a recipe card and you're buying the products that are required to make the recipe. So if you have 5 or 6 recipes, you end up with a bar similar to what you have there, but you have utilization for everything. What I wouldn't do is just go and buy it because you want to be cool or you think it's going to be awesome and you don't know what you're going to do with it. That's a problem. I have Liquor 43. I know I have like 6 bottles.
There's one over there over here.
All of them?
I think so. I don't know if the open one is open. I see 2 closed ones, but I can't see past.
What's it look like?
It's right on the end there. I know we have an open one somewhere.
Let me see if I. You know what? It has a ring right on the top that says Liquor 43. So if I keep looking for a black.
Is it in the box? No, I don't think we brought it with us, so it shouldn't be in the box.
It helps when I know what it looks like. Because then I can spot it like that.
There you go. I think we had an open one. We're running out though.
Running out?
Of the open one. I know we have 3 bottles.
We have 3 bottles. Why do we even have 3 bottles? Liquor 43
I
sent
think
us.
they sent us one, and then we
needed a couple extras? I don't buy it.
We bought one, I think, one time.
I think we... Yeah, but this is our
And
second
then
one.
they sent us one, and
Maybe
then
they sent
something
us
else
more?
happened too.
Oh, I guess that's good. Something else happened. Not sure what happened, but something did. So, to finish my statement, here's what you do. Here's what you don't do. And people ask this on Reddit constantly. Oh, what do I need to buy? People are like, you should buy this, 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 this. And everybody comes up with all these things. There's like 40 ingredients for this guy to buy. He's going to spend $400. And at the end of the day, all he did was spend $400. But he can't make anything. So I said, well, look. If you wanted to build a car, would you just start buying random parts and just be like, here's some parts, let's make a car out of it? No, you need to know what you want to build, and then you go and buy the material to get the job done. You don't go the other way because it doesn't make any sense. So why would I? It's like I don't go to the store and buy a bunch of random meat and come home and go, let's see what can we make with this stuff. We got some chicken and some pork. Let's make a pork chicken pizza. You come up with, I want to make this, and then I go seek out the ingredients. That's the right way to do it. Now, if you've got an indispensable income where you like to collect alcohol, that's different. Now you could just go do whatever. Now it may make sense to buy a nice bourbon or whatever, but doing it backwards, that's what I'm saying.
Buy the alcohol, then pick other drinks that use that same alcohol.
I like what you say.
Like a Mai Tai. Start with a Mai Tai.
Start with a Mai Tai. Start with a Trader Vic.
Alcohol.
Yeah, Trader Vic Mai Tai, because then you have your dark rums,
Yes.
your light rums, you've got your juices, you've got your syrups.
And then go from there. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be sweet.
This drink is all but nothing
Is
but
our
sweet.
shooter is rum shata?
Yeah.
With the not your dad's beer.
It is. I'm drinking a nice glass of water. You sound like me. That's what I do. That's how I roll. All right, pork chicken.
Pork chicken.
Best comfort
Is that
food.
like Traduncan?
It's like a Traduncan. Turkey.
Duck chicken.
Duck chicken? It's way too many things. A lot of poultry there. You need to add some cow. We good? Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer, and today we're making a drink for those with a sweet tooth. Because the Garo, submitted by Hannes, is, I think I said your name right. If I didn't, I apologize. You might be out of the country, and thus, I just sound like an idiot and hacked your name. I'm a bastard. This drink is 3/4 of an ounce of Liquor 43. It's pretty sweet. 3/4 of an ounce of Peachtree Schnapps. It is very sweet. And then a passion fruit juice topped on top, because that's the way you top things. Pretty sweet. All right. We're going to put, this is your drink for the pool. We're going to put it into a highball glass. In this case, Chicago highball. We're going to shake that up. We're going to shake up just the, I don't know why we have to shake strain this, but we're going to shake and strain a little bit of peach schnapps with liquor 43. Now, the question you might be asking, because somebody will eventually ask this within the next few years on this video and all my others, why are you shaking it? Because it doesn't have any juices. There's no good reason for shaking it. I don't understand. And my rule is, if it has a juice, you shake it. If it doesn't have a juice, you probably stir it. If I get a recipe from someone else and it says to shake the drink that doesn't have juice, I will shake it because that's what they told me to do. And I assume that there's a reason for it. I may be wrong. They might not know what they're doing, but I give them the benefit of the doubt. At the end of the day, it's going to give you some nice cold liquid, so don't worry about it. I don't think you have to be too concerned with getting exactly 3/4 of an ounce. I think the goal really is to just get equal parts, because you're just going to load this up with passion fruit anyway. Boo, boo. Liquor 43, also known as Nectar of the Gods.
Amazing.
It is definitely the juice of champions for whenever it came out to now. 31% alcohol. Almost, it's a liqueur, almost like a something else.
I can drink that right from the bottle.
Yeah, I think everybody can drink from the bottle.
Along with my blue jay rum cream.
What if you mix them together?
It would be heavy.
And there you have it. Here we go. Solomon, you've missed a couple episodes.
You know who else was just following directions? Nazis.
That's what they said?
That's what Stetson 999 said.
There you go. Nice. Thanks, Stetson, for making me feel bad. Well, there you go. I make cocktails like a Nazi. That's just mashed. Alright. That's still funny. We're done.
Are you leaving? After
See
that
ya.
comment, we're done.
See ya. We're good to go. It looks just like passion fruit. She just walked away. Yeah. Sweet. Pour liquor 43 on pancakes. Yeah, I could do that. Well, I think it was so sweet that I got diabetes so badly it cured it.
Okay. It's gonna be sweet.
If you took a juice of passion, which is sugars and passion fruits to some degree, I don't actually know, it's probably all fake, I don't know, there's probably only 24% fruit juice, who knows, but this drink more balanced, if you will, if you used an actual passion fruit and you cut it and you used it while making this drink, because the passion fruit tends to be a lot more acidic and just crazy sour, and that would be offset easily by these two components over here. But that's not how this drink rolls, because like the Nazis, I'm just following instructions, which says 3/4 top width. Boom. So it's sweet. It tastes like passion fruit. And probably there's the peach schnapps comes a little later on after the initial sweetness starts to wear off. You get a little bit of peachy action. No, that's probably not true. It's peach through and through. It's just very distracting from the sweet aspect. Unfortunately, in this case, I can't pick out liquor 43 in here. I'm sure it's adding some nice vanillas and citrus to this, as opposed to leaving it out and just having peach schnapps and passion fruit, which would be kind of boring and not a lot of alcohol in there to begin with. So there is some validity to the liquor 43 in this recipe. I can't prove that I can taste it per se. But again, it could just be that the combination of everything just works. But it is sweet. If you like a little acidity or sour in your cocktails, You're going to taste this and go, oh my gosh, who would ever want to drink this? This is just so sweet. But who cares? If you don't like it, don't judge. Shut your cornhole and give it to your friend who likes sweet drinks. I guess it could also qualify as the quote-unquote chick drink, if you will, or for people who like less alcohol flavor, no burn, but you want to have some sort of flavor and sweetness to it, and they tend to be sweet forward in those cases because sweet helps to really overpower the flavor of alcohol. It also gives it more of a smooth flavor to it, so it tastes more expensive.
Would you garnish this drink? If so, with what?
Well, yeah, you can't garnish it with passion fruit because it would just fall out.
That'd be gross.
You just put it on the top. No, for this drink, I would probably garnish this with an orange slice just across the side. I think it would work well because you've got the liquor 43, you've got the citrus playing in here. Peaches don't garnish well. You could still do peach, but that's a little weird.
Cherry. Just for the color.
You could do a cherry. Yeah, if you wanted to do like a fake cherry, like those fake. I don't own any fake maraschino cherries. You could do the more expensive, like the Luxardos, to get that like black cherry action. In that case, I think this drink would look fantastic with 3 of those cherries dropped right to the bottom. So they'd be hanging out right down here in the smaller glass. So they'd almost be stacked up next to each other. And it would also give you, if this is needed, a reason to finish the entire drink so that you can get the sweet dessert. It's already there. It's the sweetness. So definitely would consider the cherry for the contrast or the orange to bring it together if you like things that look well together, complementing each other. If you like to wear black on black, goth style, and you're cool with that, or white on white, nobody wears pink on pink or salmon. But if you look at that and go, that's some sexiness, then you're probably gonna want the orange with the passion fruit juice. Otherwise, get contrasting. It's a new dance. It's called contrasting. Question today?
Something about comfort food.
That was the question. What about comfort food?
I think what is your go-to comfort food? Maybe.
That's a good question. I don't even know if that's the right question, but who cares? It's good.
Well, he didn't put question of the day in front of it, but...
Oh, but you came up with one based on that. That's a good one. So what is your go-to comfort food? Just coming out of New Orleans, we had some fried chicken that was pretty good. There's a lot of comfort food there. I kind of like, for my go-to comfort food, either like a turkey gravy stuffing, like a Thanksgiving type feast, is very comfortable to me. I like that comfort food. If I'm in more of a vacation state of mind as opposed to like more of the celebration state of mind, I like the like a garlic butter mashed potatoes and a nice slathered barbecue short ribs, or like ribs, like the ones that melt off the bone, fall off the bone, right there. And then sometimes the rib barbecue gets on the potatoes, and you're using that like as a secondary sauce, like a little bit of corn. That way the corn sticks into the potatoes.
Said mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese
Baked mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese with a little bit of hot dog in it.
That's Liam's comfort food.
Yeah. So what would you guys pick for your go-to comfort food? I also like just meatloaf. Just lots of meatloaf. Big time meatloaf. Answer the question! We need comments and views. In that order. No, in the other order. Just watch a lot of videos. That's it. You can get your Chicago highballs at the Awesome Drinks. That's awesomedrinks.com. Go buy yourself some Liquor 43 to add it to your bar so that you too can have pictures of your bar on Instagram, like our friend here, Macho Chaos. That's his alcohol collection. What does yours look like? Hey, you know what? Tag me on Instagram and I'll look at it. How's that? And maybe I'll even do... You know what? No, I'm going to take it a step further. I'll even like spam your ass. So there! T-shot drink. It's called like spamming, right?
That's what Brianna called it.
All right. Today we're making a drink for those with the sweet tooth. If your tooth is sweet and not made of bone, this is going to be your favorite drink in your recipe collection. For those who like a little bit of sour action, you're probably going to want to punch me in the nuts. Or the dick. Dick punch. have a fly flying around here.
I know.
I want to give him a dick punch.
If you can find it.
Yeah. Flies have small dicks. Fact!
I do like the combination of passion and peach, though.
Passion and peach.
Passion fruit.
The passion peach. Oh yeah, passionate peach.
I think the Liquor 43 is adding a vanilla.
You get vanilla in there?
Sort of, yeah.
What the heck is my Friday?
That's my kind of drink.
Did you finish it already?
Almost.
There it is. Oh, this one has vermouth.
Pulled pork sandwich.
And it has the passion.
Vermouth? You gonna ruin passion with vermouth?
Yeah.
TJ said he always wanted to punch you in the nuts.
I can feel that. Wait. Is that a thing?
Oh, this one calls for the real passion fruit.
Bringing in the passion.
Sour. See, Mookie the cat said he's only had sour passion fruit.
Only?
Yeah, he's like, passion fruit is so sour. I'm like, no, there are.
There's sweet
Sweet
passion
ones.
fruit.
More often than not, we always find the sour ones, and they're super sour.
Da 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 da. We don't. Nope. There's peach nuts in here.
Derrick has more note cards for 1 week of videos than I have had for 3 years of college.
I have 5 note cards and one that has my notes on it, and all it says is to tell you to send me your stories.
What are you grunting about?
Oh, I forgot to. Grandma. I got one more note card. I gotta write some notes on it. Because I keep forgetting. And it's Friday. Friday.
It's Friday already. Flying through the drinks.
It's because I have a headache. I want to get this done so that I don't have to.
Get this done.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I don't need these. I can just throw them over here for now. I need this. You know what I probably need is a spoon. I can probably just use this spoon. Why did that thing just roll away?
Really, it should have rolled away.
Hmm?
What's the ratio of people living north/south of the equator?
I would say more people live north and south of it than in the middle. Does that count? There is freaking lime juice in here. 1/4 ounce. Passion, because it's not sour enough. Hey, where's that other syrup bitters at? There should be 2 drops in here. 6 strain over ice. This is gonna need to be double strained, yo.
You know, some passion fruit seeds out.
Yeah. One. Yeah, that's gonna be plenty. This is a small drink because I made the ratio small because you needed passion fruit. 4 parts passion fruit, and I said, well, I'm going to lower the other parts because that's a lot of passion fruit. If it was all like 1 ounce, that'd be 4 ounces of passion fruit. I don't even know where one gets 4 ounces of passion fruit because I'm not measuring this. This is an ounce to me.
You can pour it in there.
How are you going to do that? It's like full of seeds and stuff.
That's part of it.
But it all moves together. It's like an egg.
Yeah.
It's an ounce. I could put it right on there. I bet you it weighs an ounce.
Whatevs.
Oh my god! Alright. Let's make this thing happen. Welcome to Combat Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer. I think I got all the stuff I'm going to need. This drink is called the Nostalgic Cocktail. Nostalgic. Submitted by Max from Germany. Not just any old Max. Not Max from Ireland or Max from Edram. Just Max from Germany. I don't know if this is a German-specific concoction, but it's one quart. Well, it's really parts. He did one part by 4 part, yada, yada, yada. So I broke this out into the ratios that I think are acceptable for my taste buds. It's going to be 1/4 ounce of Grand Marnier, 1/4 ounce of peach schnapps, 1/4 ounce of dry vermouth, 1/4 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of passion fruit, 2 drops of Angostura bitters. You're going to shake, strain, put it over ice. I figure in martini. We're going to probably want to double strain this, something bad.
Not a martini.
But it's a coupe glass. Same thing. That fly is going to die. I'm going to punch it right in the nutsack. Anyway. So, passion fruit. Passion fruit can be either super sour or not so sour. Sometimes a little bit sweet action. Sometimes when they ripen up, they get sweeter. This is what they kind of look like, right? It looks all messed up. Now, if it's a perfect circle, that's bad. Then you probably want to give it some time before it's got to get crinkly like this. Really, you want it to get even crinklier, so it looks like a prune. And the reason being is it seems to be when they're at their best ripestness. Oh, this thing they're so tough to get into too. There you go. It's like a hard shell.
Maybe that was sat too long. Not usually that hard.
No, but I think this knife also needs to be sharpened, which is
yeah.
a bigger portion of it. Inside, it looks like a bunch of boogers.
Really?
It does. Boogers. And they kind of stick to the wall, so you got to scoop them out, which is why I brought this. Bop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake this with the passion fruit. Now, to prove a point, I'm going to beta test this. Put it in my mouth. Now,
Don't do it.
they're so extreme sour. Let's see how these are. A little dry. Not that bad.
The last one I had was super
Yeah, I know.
sour.
I mean, it's dry, sour, like almost like the dryness of a
We've had sweet ones though. They're not
I know.
all sour.
see, it
More
pop
often
right
than
out.
not though, we get the sour ones.
It had that. It's like the dryness of a pomegranate, and the sourness of like a lime.
Use the hammer of Thor on passion fruit.
I could totally just. That might be overkill on the passion fruit we shoot everywhere. 1/4 ounce of lime juice. There you go. You saw it here first. And one pro tip for people who are wondering, there is an advantage to just squeezing with your fingers instead of using a device like this to squeeze. One of them comes down to just when you're starting to push like this, some of the oils do pop out of the little the skin and get into the drink, so it might give you a little bit more of a fresh citrusy bite to it than if you use a press. But if you're making them in scale, presses are so much easier and it doesn't hurt your hands as much. 2 dashes of Angostura, or drops, whatever. We're gonna do. I haven't yet remembered to clean out a measuring appliance, so I'm just gonna keep getting new ones. Let's see, 1/4 ounce of Grand Marnier. That's your brandy. What is this? Like a brandy orange liqueur. It's not that crazy. Extra dry vermouth.
90% of the people live north of the equator.
Huh?
That's a lot.
North of the equator. So where we are. 90% of the people. Yeah. Where's China? North of the equator. There you go. Problem solved.
That's
You just.
what they were saying in India too.
Yep. China and India. That's your bulk of humanity, which is why you don't want to live there. Too many people. people are frustrating. Quarter ounce peach schnapps. And we've already tested this yesterday. Peach schnapps and passion fruit seem to work out. Let's see what peach schnapps and real passion fruit do to your face hole. You got your glass here. We'll get some. It's such a small drink. We'll throw that in there. And the ice dilution is probably going to be important in this one. There's not a lot of drink here. Oh. Oh yeah! I created a newsletter for Common Man Cocktails. Did it last night. I don't know why. I was just in the mood. So, if you go to, let's see, if you go to everydaydrinkers.com, it'll be on the sidebar on any of the videos. If you haven't been to everydaydrinkers.com, it'll probably pop up within 5 seconds.
Shame on you.
Shame on me.
If you haven't been to everydaydrinkers.com.
Oh yeah.
Shame on you.
Bad! Especially with the new design, you're supposed to go look at that. But I have this idea, and it might not be every month, it depends. I have a hard enough time keeping up with my newsletter for Awesome Drinks. But the difference being is, I thought it would be cool to be able to, if I had a list of all the people who were enthusiastic about the show, then whenever something cool happened, I could write about it. And blogging is cool, but I want to be able to write a little bit more personal stuff. Maybe like what our best cocktail video of the month was, and it's not as much effort as building a video about that, because I can just write it and I can type faster and I can record, edit, blah, blah. So I thought it'd be neat to be able to just communicate with people. And if we have another t-shirt booster program or whatever to try and fundraise t-shirts, which failed because we only had like 15 people buy out of the 50 we needed, I can at least zero in and go, for those that haven't watched episodes in a while but can catch email, they can boing, they get their email like, oh, this is cool, you have this contest going on or whatever. It'll just help me zone in on some people and be able to get just an additional means of contacting those that do rely a little bit more on email like I do.
Did you add the bio?
I did. This drink has so much citrus in it, or so much passion fruit. Look at passion fruit cocktails are a pain to work with because it's
have water still in there. It's so much stuff.
Yeah, you've got to move it around. Not a scalable cocktail to work with at a bar. So if you were at a bar, what I would suggest, or if you were gonna do this at a party, keg it. No, I would say to puree your passion fruit, make a passion fruit puree ahead of time. Maybe throw in a little bit of like passion fruit from B.G. Reynolds in there. Do I have any other thing I can pimp from my show? I'm sure. Maybe I'll just do B.G. Reynolds passion fruit and kind of supplement a little passion fruit syrup, a little water, and then the puree. It will. Jesus, it will be able to give you that fresh, natural passion fruit flavor without the amount of work filtering over and over when you're trying to make a cocktail. When somebody goes, that was awesome, I want one too. Me too. Now you're like, I gotta make 6 of these things. I gotta clean this out because it's all stuck up. And anyway, it's got the passion fruit color to it. Nothing here besides maybe Grand Marnier would give you the dark color.
On the store.
I guess I would do that, yeah.
Sorry, I need to prove you wrong and all.
I don't know how much of it is in there to do it, but it could be. 2 dashes? Oh, wait. Mr. Miyagi, I'm going to pop that thing. Whoa, there's passion fruit in there.
Sour.
It is a sour cocktail, and while there's a little inkling of lime juice, the sourness definitely comes through from the passion. Like a dry, sour passion fruit flavor. This has like that natural passion fruit just profile to it. There is a little bit of hint of vermouth, but it's kind of a little classy kind of. I don't know. It's not like a overproof alcohol flavor, but I don't know. It has like a really nice foundation that kind of, I don't know, makes you think this is a classic cocktail that you would be able to get at a bar during, or a speakeasy during pre-prohibition. I don't know. It's got that sexy look to it. That's just very, very brown and obvious. If you were to garnish this to kind of like spice up a little bit more, the cherry might go a little over the top. I would go with a lime. I would probably do this. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Boom. I think this is the route to go. Because it's got, while there's only subtle lime in here, it has the lime, or has the sourness that one comes to expect when they see a lime garnish on the edge of a drink. Lemon typically has more of that iced tea flavor, right? Overall, there is a little bit of sweetness to it, but it is counterbalanced by that dry passion fruit flavor. Not like the passion fruit juice. I think a puree, if you wanted to have, like we were talking a couple episodes ago about control of your citrus, if you wanted to be able to create a cocktail that always had that same passion fruit flavor, building a puree and adding some passion fruit syrup to it to kind of balance out the sweetness to get it always consistent. If you're just using passion fruits, I could cut this passion fruit up, and I bet you upstairs if I grabbed a different passion fruit, it would be so sour. Then some people would end up with an extremely sour drink. Some people would end up with a sweeter drink, and you would lose some of the consistency. So that's a great reason why passion fruit syrups and stuff exist, to be able to build that very fine consistency where when you build the ratios, it always works out to be awesome. But at the same time, I'm good with this one because the passion fruit wasn't too ultra sour. That, my friends, is the nostalgic cocktail. Thank you, Max, from Germany, not from anywhere else.
Question of the day.
Question of the day.
If you could abolish a piece of modern technology, what would it be and why?
If you could abolish a single piece of modern technology, I would abolish Spam.
In a can, the meat?
Meat isn't a technology. Although to get it into the can
is
a technology, but then you'd have to say canning, and then you wouldn't be able to get like those little mini corns. Thanks, Peter. So I would like to get rid of Spam as a general rule, but if that's not a technology that works, that would be tough. I don't know what technology I would rather.
He said electricity. I don't think I could live without
Dude,
electricity.
what is wrong with you? No electricity? Let's just get rid of that. No, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. You wouldn't be able to be typing on here.
We wouldn't be releasing videos.
We wouldn't have the internet. You need electricity, speed of light, electricity, and all that kind of stuff. From a technology standpoint, I like technology a lot. I would love to get rid of Spam. I think there's technology there. I just don't know what I'm doing.
I'd abolish selfie sticks.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Selfie sticks. I wish I invented the selfie stick because I don't even know how you would do that. Because all people would do is you can't patent it, right? It's I don't know, maybe you could. I don't know. I would get rid of selfie sticks. Although I don't see too many in the wild. I do see a lot more like this. But I have a built-in selfie stick. I just use that one.
Yeah,
but that's a good
selfie
answer.
Sticks get it further away.
Yeah.
Your built-in selfie stick can get like your eye.
I can get a good selfie right here.
Yeah, we did a lot of selfies, multiple people selfies. I know those aren't.
What's a
selfies.
selfie? Selfie doesn't make any sense anymore. Selfie has moved from a photo of yourself with the like little duck lips going to like everybody's into. Oh, let me get a selfie with you. That's not a selfie with somebody because there's two people in there. That's a summy or a ollie. An ollie. It doesn't make any sense. So, what are your thoughts on selfies? As a general rule, what are your thoughts on selfies? People posting pictures of themselves all over the place. I just posted one earlier with my Tart Lemonade in on my shoulder because I thought it would be funny. That's it. Answer the question right below. Oh, and while you're there, there's a little thumbs up button on your YouTubes. Click the up one, just as a general rule, every single time you watch a video. That's it. You can get coupe glasses at awesomedrinks.com. You can get passion fruit syrup at awesomedrinks.com. We're done. We're teaching how to drink.
Groupie.
Groupie. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Well, I'm going to take a selfie of this. This is a selfie right here.
Hashtag Summy.
So, let's see. Passion fruit cocktail selfie. Post. Whoa, that was a really cool photo. Repost apt. Check that out.
Is that a chipmunk?
Yeah, he's hanging from the guy's fingers with a nut in his hand. And the chipmunk's like, no, give me that.
Reminds me of that cartoon squirrel one.
Foamy?
Ice Age.
Oh.
Oh, Choosing the not on message.
Sunny, hashtag sunny. Sunny. Oh yeah, this drink. I gotta go get my root beer.
Not your father's root beer.
Derby.
Oh yeah,
Sour.
that's a sour.
Selfie stick.
Did you see this?
Oh, selfie stick. And it has a little button.
Where'd you get a selfie?
And it has a little button.
So I go upstairs and he's like, "Let me take a selfie." I'm like, "What?" And he goes doing this. I'm like, "What's that?" He's like, "Selfie stick." I'm like, "Did you hear me?" He's like, "Hear what?" I'm like, "No, that just happened to be a complete coincidence."
He's like,
Why do you have a selfie stick?
It's Jackie. She bought it with her tickets.
Oh god.
It's not worth it. It was like $7.50.
Why is it not worth it? What does that mean? How does it work?
Do you have your phone?
Yes.
So I'm not gonna actually put it in because it won't
I
hold
know.
up.
Oh, like this?
You lift it up and put it in sideways. It just won't fit your phone.
Why won't it fit my phone?
Your phone's huge.
What's with the plug? I thought you said it wouldn't fit. Hold on, Loms.
The plug it in. Well, no.
No. You don't need to plug it in.
Yes, you do.
Why? Oh, because the button's there?
Mm-hmm.
Does that really work?
Yep.
So you're telling me right now, if I go like this, but look at...
Don't drop the phone.
Good call.
If
Like
it
this?
falls over.
But does it go further than this? Like that?
It goes out way further.
Yeah, I know, but why do we need to get it up further than that? That's further than my arm. No, that's it. And then you do this. But like that. Oh, Loms!
Self.
Ready? Hold on, I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
Turn it sideways.
Turn it sideways.
I
No,
did
what
not.
it is. Ready? That's the volume. It didn't work. This doesn't actually do what it's supposed to do. This,
Yeah, it was.
Look,
It was working with.
it's telling me the
Oh,
headphones.
take the plug in.
What's that gonna do? Wait.
Wait.
You'd have to touch it like this, and if you're doing that, like
Wait, stop.
Selfie stick is broken.
Give me
a selfie stick. But that's awesome.
Give me.
Oh, yeah, but give me my phone.
No. Keep the phone there.
No.
Yes.
No,
What?
sis-
Where did I plug it?
This is going to Instagram. Selfie.
Stick.
What is selfie? Does it come with any software to make it work right?
No, give me the phone. I'll show you how.
But
this
look,
works.
you just have to plug
Put
it
the phone
in.
in.
Look. Now push the button.
It's not even on camera.
Don't worry about it. It's doing headphones.
Why is that?
Because it doesn't work with mine.
Oh, your phone probably doesn't work.
Oh, I think I just made that clear.
With
Hey.
Jackie's, you hold it out, then you click this button, and it takes a photo.
You have to download some selfie stick software or something?
No, you plug this in, and it just goes down to the button with a wire, and you press it, and it shoots it up to the phone and takes the photo.
Anyway, I just thought it was funny timing that you were playing with a selfie stick. As somebody said, if there's one thing they can make sure that never got invented, it was a selfie stick.
Dad, check me out, selfie.
Wow, you really extended that thing out far.
Selfie. Selfie. Jackie got a selfie stick. I might get one.
Why? You don't even have a phone.
So.
You don't even have something that would plug into that thing.
Selfie.
You can't put your mini on there.
If I had my old iPod, well, that didn't take pictures.
Right.
Video.
So nothing of what you're speaking would ever happen.
Salty.
Father-son tech support moment.
Aw, thank you. You called.
Poof.
Salty. Salty, salty. Snapchat. Snapshot.
Snapchat.
Snapshot.
It's not Snapshot.
Selfie.
Need some shot glasses.
And it's also a good weapon in case of the apocalypse.
Yeah, because in the apocalypse you're gonna need a selfie stick to defend yourself.
Yeah, you can just go like this. Papa.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I got a selfie stick. Whoever criminals up here.
Whoever criminals up here.
We're criminals up here. What?
Can I have an annual?
No.
What do I want an annual? Have cherries?
Go ahead. Have cherries. So that was messed up. You can't set it on a timer though. What are you doing over there?
Well,
Do I have to stare at you longer before you actually finish your sentence?
I was trying to see. I thought the Zumba teacher had a Facebook. She has a Facebook page, and that's her page. I see it out there.
Right.
But I thought she had one for Zumba.
Why are you doing this?
She posted things because she didn't say see you on Sunday, which she always does. So now I'm wondering if there's no class on Sunday. And usually she said that she was posting. Maybe she doesn't do that anymore.
Post something
So,
on her Facebook page.
while I was thinking of it, I'm not friends with her.
Friend request.
Yeah, but
You don't want to be too social though.
yeah, I don't really want to be friends. No, I mean, she's probably fine.
Yeah, if you're not friends with her, you can send her a message, but it goes into the other box. I didn't know about that. I had tons of messages in my other box because people weren't friends with me.
Oh,
It
really?
doesn't. Yeah, you won't get a notification. It'll just go into this like spam folder.
Oh, weird.
Like, well, why bother if I'm never gonna see it? God, I'm gonna kill that fly like with my hands. Where's my little zapper? I'll pop that thing right off into that tiki glass. Collect them all. All right,
Anyway.
here we go. Whoa! Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I am your host, Derrick Schommer, and today will probably be the final episode before I get a co-host back again. That's all I got to say. So, this is called the Root Beer Float Shooter, submitted by Ryan. Now, Ryan sent this, I believe, after I Instagrammed the fact that I bought a couple 6-packs of Not Your Father's Root Beer, which I then brought to a party. They were drank or left
No,
there.
they're still in the fridge.
Oh, they're still in the... I've seen people drinking them, so...
Yeah. But
Occasionally
I think
people
there's
go,
some still in the
oh,
fridge.
what's that? And they want to try it. This is like one of those, I'm going to buy a 6-pack so I could try it. Here is the... you know what? We'll even talk about it. Since it's Sunday Night Shooters, we've got time. There you go. It's cracked open. You've got yourself a fresh one. Now what you do next... Oh, that's interesting.
You're really going to tell people how to
Is you
drink
put
a
it into
beer?
your mouth hole. Well, I got time. So, first off, Not Your Father's Root Beer, if you can find it. It tastes like root beer in an eerily scary manner. I think it's the sarsaparilla.
It's supposed to be beer, but there is
It's
no
beer.
taste to it at all.
No, there's a little bit of back end ale action.
Really?
Oh, ale with a taste of spices. Yeah, it tastes like an ale to me. Like 5.9%. That's pretty. It's up there. 5.9% for, that's like a craft brew style. So almost 6%.
Well, it is craft brew.
It tastes like a root beer barrel meets a little bit of ale.
I don't think I got any ale out of that.
But the thing is, it's pretty sweet. Like, it's root beer sweet. To me, this is not a beer you drink too many of. You have one of these as like a dessert, or maybe you just showed up at a party and you want to have a drink, and you start with this to kind of get warmed up. But I can't see somebody drinking even more than one of these. Now, somebody should be able to contradict me on that, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that could drink many of these.
Sure.
It's just not going to be me. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to add in...
It was even too sweet for me. By the time I got to the end of the bottle, I'm like,
Right.
yeah, one of these is good.
If it's too sweet for Jennifer,
That's saying
so,
something.
and it's very fizzy. This, now I don't look at this as a beer cocktail, but I guess you could.
Technically it is.
But root beer should be like beer. That's called root beer, so
Now you have to drink
it's
this before it curdles.
so carbonated. This isn't going to curdle.
Someone in the chat room said the bartender made these for us. They're good, but you have to drink it before it curdles.
Oh, well, you want me to make one and then I'll hand you the other one after?
No.
No. You want me to make it and leave it sit here? You are gonna.
No,
You're gonna come get it. Okay. I should probably do this part then. So you just build them, I guess, and drink. Here you go. Looks like tasty.
It does look tasty. I don't really care for rum chata though.
Yeah, but there's more root beer. Not really, but
Lies.
it's all lies. Looks like coffee. That's what it looks like.
It does.
Ready to drink. That, my friend, is a root beer float shooter! Put it in your mouth. I was wrong. It tastes like rum chata.
Oh. Ugh.
Oh, wait. This needs to be on Instagram.
No, it does not.
You should see the face
Oh my gosh.
that's going on over here.
That's horrible.
That's like a finger bang.
That is a finger bang in your mouth and not a good one.
Let me think how I can...
That is not a root beer float at all.
Okay, so first off, this is nothing like a root beer float. It tastes like rum chata that's carbonated. It tastes like carbonated rum chata. A little bit of
With an
sarsaparilla.
aftertaste of
Sarsaparilla.
root beer, and they do not go together.
It's like root beer and carrots.
Yeah, carrot cake with root beer on it.
I would think that Irish cream would probably be better for this, to make a true root beer float. If you wanted to make it more complicated, I would say Liquor 43, root beer, and Cool Swan. Liquor 43 to bring in some of the vanilla nuances that you get out of an ice cream. That's typically part of a root beer float. You want to take it even a step further, I would say, what's the vanilla cone? Who makes it? The Tippy Cow? Tippy Cow vanilla cone.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. I'm dying over here. Flippy Cow. That's a name for you. You can take that. Tippy Cow, I think it's called vanilla soft serve. I think it's vanilla soft serve.
I think it's vanilla soft.
Vanilla soft serve in here, I think, would get you the closest to a root beer float, keeping it all alcohol. That would be a let's start the night type of drink, 5.9%, small glass full, with some Tippy Cow, Flippy Cow. I think would be good. The problem with the rum chata is it's so distracting with the carrot cake flavor and the horchata taste that it loses a lot of the essence of the root beer. I would even go as far to say is it lowers some of the sweetness factor down that you're getting from the sarsaparilla. Uh-oh. What's going on over there? Jennifer's laughing or smiling.
I don't want you to Instagram me.
Oh. It's too late. Her face is gone.
That's okay, Mookie quoted me.
I can Instagram Jennifer. It just won't be.
No, you cannot.
That's
I
good.
I was lazy and did not do my hair today. I'm not going on Instagram.
What are people doing? I saw you do your hair earlier.
No, I just dried it a little. I didn't do it.
You're so far away, I can't see it. Oh, come on, really? You ruin it all.
I know.
So she won't show her face. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, I've been trying to be more active with it because it's really fun. Oh no, I don't want to rate Instagram. What the fuck? There's the Instagram photo. You can follow me at Everyday Drinkers. That's my Instagram. You can go through all the archives of footage we put up there. I did post a cool couple cocktails. Whenever I got one from a good bartender, like at the Carousel Bar, I did the Pim's Cup. We had the Pim's Cup.
Pim's Cup was
It
awesome.
came out, the photo, I mean, it looks delicious from the drink. It was. But the best part of it is you can just pull those strawberries out at the end and eat them unless the bartender takes them while you're still drinking.
Which they did. And the cucumber.
Cucumber?
Cucumber in Pim's Cup.
There's cucumber in there? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always went around the cucumber. I didn't eat the cucumber.
Really? I ate the cucumber and the strawberries.
I don't look at cucumber as a nice dessert thing after a drink. It's kind of, if it was gin, maybe. No, I don't think I'd ever. I don't know.
I like cucumber.
Mm?
What's the one alcohol that you hate that you like?
The one alcohol that you hate that you like. That is enigma wrapped in a puzzle. What? So you don't like the fact that you like it. So you're kind of embarrassed by such a thing. What do you guys think? What do you wish you didn't like? And you're like, I really like that. Like I know people who like appletini and like, oh, I wish I didn't like appletinis because it's kind of gay and all that. Well, you don't want to kind of genderify. Is that a word? Genderify a drink, dude. I'm gonna kill that fly. If you see a guy, I don't think you'll see this very often, but if you see a guy ordering an appletini at a bar for himself, I feel like that they're either very strong in their masculinity, or they're very weak in their masculinity. I think the one alcohol that I like, I don't have a good answer. Let's think about that. What do you guys think? The alcohol you don't like that you like.
He said Bud Light Lime.
Oh yeah, you can go into beers too, huh? I still don't have a good answer.
I said I hate Fireball, but I can't help but drink it.
Yeah, Fireball. That's true. I guess I hate that I like Bacardi Oakheart and Bacardi Silver because I feel like people believe I'm a sellout or lower my cred by saying, oh yeah, I like Bacardi Silver, and they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? Then you talk to people who are in the biz, and they're like, yeah, it's perfectly fine that you like. What's wrong with Bacardi? It's great rum. But I don't like that I have to like a great rum over some of the smaller brands that are working harder to build themselves, and they're just not as good as the Bacardi. And that's sad to me, but it's reality, and sometimes reality is sad. That's it, folks! I've burned enough of your time for our Sunday Night Shooter episode. I would say, overall, you can skip this drink, maybe try it if you want to, see if it matches up with what my thoughts are, because obviously other people like it. But you should totally try this, the new Your Father's Root Beer, not Your Father's Root Beer. Ale with a taste of spices. No, they're not paying me for this, but I would gladly take money if they wanted to give it to me. That's it. Like that. Ding. You know where to find me. And next week, you'll be able to see somebody who is willing to pay me, Mike's Hard Lemonade, as I design a cocktail. I don't really know anything about what I'm going to do yet, but it's going to be a cocktail that I will design utilizing one of the flavors in whatever the American...
Party pack?
It's American sample. I don't know. One of the Mike's Hard Lemonade's flavors. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink. Today on Sunday Night Shooters, we're going to be making a shooter. And it might even be considered a beer cocktail. Because it's got not your father's... Hold on. Yep. Not your father's root beer. What do you guys think of that thing? Sarsaparilla in your face.
Did the original recipe call for an alcoholic root beer, or was it?
It called for not your father's root beer.
You should have tried it with Sin. This version there. Velvet Sin. Is the name of it.
This?
Yeah, make one with that.
You're going to
Sounds
drink
better.
it?
Yeah, I'll try it. Because the first one was so good.
You have your glass? I don't think you want to drink out of mine right now. Oh, you drank those cocktails.
Watermelon margarita. Tastes good, just wish it wasn't pink. I just order when my wife is with me and pretend it's for her.
Well, that's one drink I've never really liked. Is a water. I don't like watermelon too much in cocktails. I don't. It's always too watery. I like the sweetness part of the watermelon. Can I Instagram your face this time?
No.
When do I get to Instagram your face?
When I'm all done up.
What are you looking like gonna done up? Like you're 20 minutes worth of done ups?
Yes.
Put in your mouth.
Smells.
Like what?
Oh, God, that's no better. Oh, that doesn't stop. That is even worse taste.
I'm videoing it because I figured if I can't get your...
Oh.
I want to see your reaction so it doesn't taste good.
No. Oh, God, that's no better. Oh, that doesn't stop. That is even worse taste.
I'm videoing it because I figured if I can't get your... I want to see your reaction so it doesn't taste good.
No. Oh,
Perfect.
God, that's no better.
Let's just get a loop
Oh,
over.
that doesn't stop.
Why is this thing
That is even worse
overexposed?
taste.
There we go. Jennifer
Come
tries.
on, don't post that.
What? It's important that we get the truth.
It's not.
Was it not your father's root beer? You
That
can't
should
see.
not be combined with rum shot, period.
You can't see your face very well because of all the bright light, and you're far away.
See my sticking out hair everywhere?
No, it's like all overexposed. Five Hogs Blog is liking the photo of your face. This face. Like, let's see how much coverage I could put. How about Jeremiah Weed's sarsaparilla instead of root beer? I didn't even know
We don't
Jeremiah
have that.
Weed had sarsaparilla.
That would just be like root. Oh, instead of root beer. No, the sarsaparilla does not pair with rum chata at all. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I have failed you. Have I failed as a future bartender? Not if you like rum shata, like that.
Oh, was that his drink?
I think.
Oh.
Ryan? This
No,
is
that's
Donald
Donald.
Jones.
I think he's talking about his bar picture.
Oh no. You haven't failed as you just own a lot of product that you need to know how to use. So you've got a lot of product. I mean, if you can make a cocktail with all your bar products, that's pretty cool. I can't probably... No. I'm fairly certain I can make something out of every one of these. If I pulled up... Maybe we should do that sometime. Just do put a bunch of stuff on the table and design a cocktail that may have already existed from your head. Like just... I thought Curtis was supposed to do that once. He never did that though.
Curtis doesn't do a lot of things.
Like just put them all together, like put a bunch of stuff together.
Oh,
and come
are
up
you going to consider doing it on Saturday?
Yeah.
You might want to warn these people that are still here.
Oh yeah. I think we're gonna try and I think record on next Saturday so Curtis can be here because I want to go through some history of absinthe, and I got some Armagnac samples to test out, and I would think it would be
what?
Armagnac.
Oh, I thought you said Army-Knack. I'm like, what the heck is
No.
that?
I have these. I shall get them. Yes, I will. Yeah, so I've got the... I can't say that. Reverte? Maybe. Samples that they sent me. And I probably have coupon codes for these too, but I've got the absinthe samples, which have the spoon in it. 3 different absinthes. I picked ones they hadn't sent me already. And then that's the absinthe one. I figured I'd team that up with some absinthe accessories and do another history thing again.
Oh yeah, Cameron wants you to redo the nuclear rainbow shot.
Yeah, no, I saw that chat message today. Oh, I got a new follower since I posted your video.
Great.
And
They like messy hair days.
Armagnac. They've changed their bottle designs a little bit. They're pretty. I don't know. That seems like they put a lot of effort into that small vial of product. Like the bottle is pretty neat.
Yeah, I think Irish cream would be better. I think Irish cream would be better.
Yeah. Or the tippy cow.
Yeah, but tippy cow's cheating.
Because you know it's gonna do exactly what you want.
I don't even know that for a fact.
All right, line them up. Do it again.
Here. I don't know where the vanilla one is.
They're dressed up like
Yeah, no, there's chocolate and mint over here. I don't know.
Here's one right here. What's this?
Must be vanilla.
Vanilla soft serve. Okay, here you go. Ready? I won't even videotape this one. 1 ounce. It's already kind of got some. I wonder if that's gonna ruin it.
Oh, put rum chata still in there. I don't know if I taste carrot cake, I'll
Discount it.
disregard. Oh, that looks a lot different though. Doesn't look as root beer floaty-ish.
What? It's just white and whatever. At least you're not getting a lot of alcohol with it. At least you didn't like throw it all up.
It tastes better. I'm not convinced it tastes good.
Better, but not something you'd still want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. It must be the carbonation. Maybe that's what's kind of affecting the flavor. But root beer floats have a carbonation.
They do have carbonation.
I know. I caught that Massachusetts accent too.
Armagnac sidecar. Mike's Hard and Absinthe. That would probably be the worst. Is Tippy Cow vanilla good? We did a review of all the Tippy Cow product. I can't remember otherwise.
Alright, one more.
What?
I have to try Cool Swan.
Oh my gosh.
Where is Cool Swan? It's gotta be over there.
I don't think you're going to continually get a better product if you're having a problem with the profile.
I know. I'm trying to find out what the problem is. I'm doing
Is that what you're doing?
research.
Research and development? This is why people who make cocktails get drunk. Make cocktail recipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, better, but not convinced it's good. I think that's the best of them all because you get a lot of Cool Swan.
Root beer is already a pretty
I think it's the
distinct
carbonation.
product. So I don't necessarily know that it needs to be improved upon.
No.
Try Bailey's next.
No. I'm convinced that you cannot mix that with anything.
Hey, look at you guys are trying to get Jen wasted. I'm the only one here, and she's the one who's suggesting it. I'm just sitting here. I haven't done anything.
It's all me. Bitter self. Maybe. I don't know what bitter you would put in there.
Yeah, it's just add some bitters. That solves all the problems. To answer your question,
Research it right into a hangover.
no, we did not try Bowls yogurt. Oh.
Oh no, gross.
No, we didn't just start. We just finished, actually. We were just wasting time while trying to find the perfect root beer float shooter with not your father's root beer.
Which isn't gonna work. There's no such thing.
It's fine.
I liked I liked Bailey, Cool Swan the best, but it still wasn't very good.
Yeah, and yogurt is. I mean, that's a pretty vibrant. Crazy.
I don't even think that would work at all.
No, it would just create a very mean person.
It would make you mean.
It would just make you mean. It's just like.
It would be horrible.
It makes me quiver. I'd rather do. No, I don't think I'd do tapeworm shots over that. But still.
I might.
You never did tapeworm stuff? Oh, just Stro 80. That'll work.
Oh, that would probably be pretty good.
It would be really good and
I
really
would definitely
hurtful.
be on my way to a hangover.
Yeah, that's hangover central. The night is over.
You know you want to try it. I would want to try that.
If I had less of a migraine, I would probably do that. No, I didn't get Hamilton 151 yet. Hamilton was supposed to send that to me, and
they slacked.
well, he said something about he needed to get some product in first. But what happens is people don't have it on hand to send to you, and then they forget. And when they do get it, they forget they were supposed to send you something. So I just have to
remind them.
Yeah, but then I forget, so then it never happens.
But now you remember.
But I probably would remember. I gotta get El Dorado. That's actually Hamilton. I think the same distillery does El Dorado. After hours, if you could get away with a crime, what would you? Would you? If so, no.
No, I don't think I would.
I'm not very good at crime.
I'd be too guilty.
Yeah, I don't really. I never really. There's nothing I'm like, oh, I wish I could steal that. Just never really came up as a thing. I don't think I'd steal anything. Maybe I'd punch somebody in the face I don't like, but that's a really pretty weak crime. Excedrin migraines doesn't always work. I get migraines a lot, so I have to keep switching. It's like my body adapts to it. So I've been using Tylenol, and then that's not working. So then I got to switch to like what is it? Is it acetaminophen?
That's Motrin.
Motrin. And then sometimes I'll switch to a different naproxen, like I think Excedrin's naproxen, right? What's the other one? It starts with A. It's in a white and blue bottle. Aleve, that's the one, yeah. Sometimes I'll do that. Yes, I need some El Dorado 12 or 15 or whatever it is. Yes, you probably could. If you could make flaming root beer, you would probably make some cash at the bar. I would refill a McDonald's Coke after the same visit. Don't they have free refills anyway? The most expensive drink I have tasted, I could tell you exactly what that is. It's the $100 cocktail. That is, if you go to my company website, trollspank.com, if you click on the different clients that I've worked with, you could find Wink and Nod in there and watch the video of Curtis making the $100 cocktail, and that's the drink that is the most expensive cocktail that I've personally drank. We must have made like 4 of them too. That's like $400 worth of cocktails we just threw down the drain. It is Aleve. You're right.
I said that.
So did everybody else. 3 people. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you you go back to the... So you go to McDonald's, you have a couple sodas. The next day you bring in your cup and you use it again. Fair enough. It's a pretty weak crime. You might want to think a little harder. If that's the biggest crime, you stole like 37 cents from them. Chinese grain alcohol. I don't know about the Chinese grain alcohol. That sounds bad. That sounds like I don't need if you try to make me pay for Chinese grain alcohol. Yes, all your drinks have to be on fire. What are you doing over there now? Researching how to make root beer and fire, Jennifer?
No.
No? Are you shopping on Amazon?
No.
I thought we were going to need Ian to do the 4 times 100 for Derrick. Yes, I could do 4 times 100 and just add 2 zeros to it. That's my math. $260 a bottle. That's not good. Did you hear that?
That fly? Yeah.
Did he get stuck inside the... Why did he make so much buzzing noises? That was weird. Oh no, I can't see. Fennel's Irish Cream. Thoughts on Coney Island made by Sam Adams, similar to Not Your Father's. That's what you were talking about, wasn't it? You said, oh, they have Coney Island here.
Yeah, they had another one.
That's supposed to be like root beer?
Yeah, it was a root beer.
Oh.
That's why I was mentioning it.
Oh, I thought you were just mentioning it because it was there. Because we were getting... What are these flavors? Curious what they are now. 3 hard lemonade black, hard black cherry lemonade, hard peach lemonade, apple Washington apple, crisp apple. 5% alcohol.
Alright, we have to do our cooking here.
Alright, folks, I gotta go move a foosball table. And then...
No, we do not need a fly as a pet. We need to bring down our little shocker thing and shock the crap out of it.
Yeah, I would win. I would just go... fall. I have an electric shock thingy.
You would give him for your birthday.
I buy alcohol online sometimes. I use drinkupnewyork.com. There's a couple other sites out there, but every time you put in New Hampshire, it says we can't ship to New Hampshire.
I don't know why, because
you have to get a license to ship into New Hampshire, and then that's where they put the taxes, I think, or something like that. Because when you buy it in New Hampshire, since it's tax free on alcohol, they have to tax them so that they are competitive, I guess, to the pricing. I don't know. It's just a law.
I have to pee though.
All right. Yeah, get 3 accounts and subscribe on all 3, and I'll catch you with some chopsticks. Alright, folks. I'll see you guys later. I don't know when the stream catches up, so I'll make some sort of weird, funny animations. Let's see. How about this one? That way I know when it caught up. Because if I turn on the volume, it'll echo, and everybody's going to get a feedback loop. It'll be bad. Talk to you guys later.
Kelly is the mom.
Kelly's the mom?
Yes, she must be because
Aiden Kelly's mom?
No, Kelly Faye. Is the mom, the teen mom.
Oh.
Because it says I'll begin to schedule volunteer hours on Monday night.
Alright, see you guys later.